Don't go to bed with no price on your head.
It's also going to affect people who do porn on the top level.
Don't do the crime.
Porn rap star.
Can't do the time.
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Pain.
Now,
Live on the stick, back on my shit. Now I'm thinking dick to a porn thing. Back on my rap shit, no cap shit. Can't say shit. Just
actually good shit I made.
your boys can watch from the sideline. And I get mine like a rip tide. Don't get carried by the rock side. As I try to get my broke days like apartheid. Top spot, I'm coming after you with laughter. For the boys who thought it was safe after I left the game. Now I'm back at the game. Ain't a damn thing changed. Still the same. The only thing that changed, I got some grade in my mind.
Yeah, people, hold on before I pull that up. What's going on? It's a very special episode Thursday. For this Thursday. It's time to smoke this over. You feel what I'm saying? How y'all doing out there? You know, I'm Captain Officer Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. 3 sponsors for the Thursday show. Y'all know who it is. Past That Apparel. Link in the description. Smokekind.com, the king of THCA. Link in the description. And don't forget Sarah J's CBD.com. Check out her line of pain relief, stress relief products. Use the promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off your order from SarahJCBD.com. How y'all doing this week? I hope y'all enjoying yourselves. Right now I'm recording this, and then some point between tomorrow and the next 2 days, I will be recording Pro Wrestling Smoke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking it might be either dropped on a Tuesday or a Thursday, depending upon when I decide to record. So, but my week has been pretty cool. And can't complain. Got a lot of things, milestones. Checked off, of course, 2 bucket lists since the last time I recorded. I had the pleasure of interviewing the gorgeous Nine Lou. First of all, she's beautiful as fuck. Great interview with her, as well as Miss Feed Me. And this one was very special for me because when I was active, I wanted to shoot with her. Like I said, she don't remember us, chit-chatting through Twitter or what have you. But yeah, she actually is at the time, she was ahead of her time. Actually, she is the reason why people film with their cell phone, because she spearheaded that shit, because she was one of the first ones to be dropping scenes that came from a cell phone. Which y'all consider viral porn star like Daphne Dang, thick ass Daphne and Miss B Nasty and so forth. Miss Feed Me was viral before viral. So it felt good to talk to her, to interview her, and to look at her sexy ass, man. And she's just getting better with age. So hopefully both ladies will come to Premium Smoking from my premium smokers. You feel me? I don't know where it's at, but y'all know y'all see the QR code. Go ahead, take that phone, hit that code, so you can go to Premium Smoking and go ahead and follow me, or even better, subscribe. But we'll discuss that later on in the show. So that was great. Wasn't able to go to the Southern Pleasure Expo, but one of my wonderful team members will be out there. Queen Bunny B will be in the building. Go by and say hi. get your autograph signed, get your picture taken, or what have you, because that thick, sexy, red-headed will be in the building, as well as many other people. It's funny when I look at the conventions and I see who's going, I'm like, damn, look how many motherfuckers I did interview that's going to this shit. You feel me? So, also this week, you can now say we're 3 times nominated. So, yeah, I'm about to talk some shit. So, let's get it on. We are now 3 times nominated. So, what you need to do is go to AVN.com Awards voting. You want to hit the vote. And you go here. And you go to this category, favorite adult podcast. And you scroll down. And you hit this. See, I already did it. You feel me? And I'm honored to be beside so many. You can actually pick up to 5 podcasts. You feel me? But make sure the first one you pick is the Smokers Lounge. Let's make that clear. Because I'm 3 times nominated. I like to win one. So, yeah. Right there. You know what I'm saying? They got us in alphabetical order. You know what I'm saying? So please take the time out. You can vote daily. It's not just one vote. You can vote daily. You can go back and vote. You will have to make a account to where you can sign in, but it's a formality. If you're a smoker, you enjoy my content, you love my content, please go to AVN Awards.avn.com awards. Hit the voting button. Look for favorite adult podcast. Find the Smokers Lounge. Hit thank you. Hey, if you're on Twitter, hit the thing and tell me that you voted. You feel me? I might even do something nice for voters, but no, I'm not going to do that because I want y'all to vote on your own merit. I don't want people to say that's fucked up that he offering people discounts to me, because I don't want to win that way. I want to win with y'all voting me the fuck in. So let's go. All right. And I'm going to talk a little shit because this year has been a very, very challenging year, but a good year nonetheless. And let me make this clear. I am 3 times nominated. And then, too, when I sit here and look through the nominations, there ain't a lot of motherfuckers from last year made it to this year. Let's keep it 100. Some motherfuckers didn't get nominated this year. And I think maybe 6 total was nominated last year. 3 years in a row. That's an accomplishment. And I say the joke too until y'all get tired. I wanted to win an AVN for my dick. Never thought that I'd be winning it for my mouth. This is media. I get it. They don't give out the award on stage. I don't give a fuck. All right, try to win it. But do I feel I'm going to win it? We'll see. Just keeping my fingers and my toes crossed. But win or lose, I got nominated 3 years in a row. Also, I saw on Spotify I won the award, the 2025 Marathon Show, meaning that people binge listens to my shows. That means they just don't listen to the most recent one. They go back and listen to other ones. Ain't too many podcasts can say that. No, ain't too many podcasts can sit there and say that you went back and went and listened to an old episode. No, because it's more about the new episode. I purposely made it to where my shit ain't timestamped. You can go and listen to that shit, an episode I did last year, and it's different than the new one. I'm one of a few podcasts, if any, that bring people back, and one of the very few that talk to guys and transgenders. All the other podcasts, they talk to chicks. That's just it. I feel good to be nominated. And the fact that a lot of new names popped up telling me that this genre is growing in spades, yo. People want to know about the porn industry. They want to see the porn girls. They want to hear their stories in the whole nine. And AVN, I keep saying, is the porn world's Oscars, the porn world's Emmys. And it's a fan vote. So that means my smokers, my premium smokers, my loyal smokers, the ones that, follow on loyal fans, voted me in, as well as probably my peers and a couple of people. Pre-known. Now I know how it works. Whoever the top 5 that get the most votes are the ones that's up for the award. Everybody else, pat you on the back. So, but yeah. And I know a lot of people, some people on some spaces here and they're going to talk shit, this, that, and third. But when you talk shit, put 3 times nominated in front of it. Was you nominated this year? No. I know they're going to say, we didn't try. We didn't try. What made you think that I really tried? It's not knocking content, what have you. When I'm saying this to the haters, to the people that always got some shit to say something now. See? Yeah, I know I got missing teeth. But missing teeth 3 times nominated for media shit. When I tout numbers sometimes, it's like, trust me, it amazes me that I can sit back and look that I am ranked on platforms with 1,000 other podcasts, and I am ranked. Like I said on Good Pods, I didn't even know that we was even in the health and beauty, and I'm number 1 in that shit. My pro wrestling podcast, which is under Smokers Lounge, but it made the Smokers Lounge number 2 in pro wrestling. Like, I am ranked in other countries. I stay ranked in Apple Podcasts. See, the thing about it is, it's called, I'm so glad. No, I'm going to paraphrase a wrestling promo from one of the sexiest women in the business, Maria Shafir. I'm so glad I shut the fuck up and did the work. Maybe if motherfuckers shut the fuck up and do the goddamn work, you achieve something. If you shut the fuck up and do the work, that's just how I am. It's like I see everybody use Spaces. No, fuck Spaces. I use Live. Why? Because I'm looking at what YouTube is doing. See, the thing about it is, if you quietly move and continuously work, put effort, not worried about what the next nigga gonna say, not worried about what the next nigga is doing, Not only will you make more fucking money, you gain more reach. See, I'm in a long game. I stepped into this podcast, I knew it was going to take time before I really saw money. Because it's podcasting. Same thing with porn. Even with fucking music. Even with music this close to get a deal. Twice. So understand, me winning an award, this is just as big, being nominated. It's amazing because that means that the AVN, the biggest woman calling in the world, sees that this podcast has reach and has a fan base. Regardless, yeah, I get it, the fan voters. I know what they're gonna say on all the little the fan vote, it's just really for the fan vote is really just for engagement. Yeah, dummy. That's why they did it. But at least it gives a highlight to people that can't get a highlight any other way, because some of you motherfuckers will never get nominated for a AVN. And what I mean, I told y'all, I broke it down to you. The awards that are given out on stage and picked by a committee is the AVN Awards. These are the fan vote awards. This is for the fans to vote for their favorite star / podcast, company, or what have you, to gain engagement and maybe even ticket sales. But a nominee is a nominee. I know people watch how I'm doing this podcast, because it's funny how podcasts started popping up all of a sudden. They had girls showing tits and ass and pussy. But guess where I kind of got the idea from? Howard Stern and respect the blackout. So, in other words, people need to put some respect on respect the blackout. Yeah, I said it. But see, the thing about it is, the hardest part about podcasting is finding the audience and evolving your shit to where you gain the audience. You gain a broader audience. That's why I like when I saw, y'all can go ahead and vote, because I already voted for him anyway. Smut Talk. I love those guys. I love him. I was like, I give them props. They get the girls do way more than I do, but they got a studio. You feel what I'm saying? Period. And I don't see them on Spotify or anything, but shit, hell, they got a website. Brilliant. The key with podcasting is finding where you can make the money at. And the money, they understand it. You motherfucker to get the Patreon, it's subscribers. It ain't listeners. The more listeners you have, the more chance you get higher subscribers. And that is a fact, Jack. So please go vote. 3 times nominated, baby. 3 times nominated, baby. Hopefully one day, maybe even this year, I can say I won one. So now, what else we gonna talk about? Because I got to give y'all some time here. I know we don't talk about sports. Y'all know I normally don't. But y'all do know I talk about pro wrestling. So please check out Pro Wrestling Smoke. The episode will be dropping this week, as I will be reviewing Ashe Wrestling 2-year anniversary Very good show. I'm also going to talk about WWE, AEW, and so forth. But anyway, back to my point. But the college playoffs and the conversation that was had about Notre Dame opting out of one going to the bowl because they didn't make the playoffs. And I've been hearing think pieces from the top to YouTubers. And let me make this, I'm a Tar Heel fan, but I also do like the Irish. I do like Notre Dame. But I'm going to give you my thoughts on this shit. First of all, does Notre Dame have a gripe? Should they be in the tournament? Yeah. But y'all got to understand why they have the gripe. See, everybody touched on it, and everyone that touched on it. Stephen A. did it the best, okay? Notre Dame, first of all, has a deal with the playoffs. That's all they have to do is be in the top 12. Take away the fact that they're part of the ACC in every aspect except for football, and it's it. And I just found out one of the sports, so I wonder, what is it, hockey? Because they do have a hockey team. Yeah, college hockey, I watch that too. But y'all don't play, y'all play ACC team, but you don't play ACC schedule, right? They don't want to be in the conference because they don't want to share the money, the football money. Now, I'm going to totalize everything I've heard from everybody said. Now, the other part is that people were saying that because for the last, 3 weeks, Notre Dame's been put over top of Miami. And the last week, both of them was idle. Alabama lost. And JMU got ranked on 25th. This is all the succession. I'm giving y'all all the pieces of the arguments put together so y'all can get a full picture. Which meant that technically with Duke winning, which was a nightmare scenario, Virginia just had to handle their business. They win. And because the ACC, hold on, let me add to it. The ACC has a fucked up way of picking who goes to the championship game if there's a tie. In other words, the ACC was not picturing a 5-loss team making it to the championship game and winning. Okay, now, excuse me, I'm sorry. Y'all can say, he's nasty. Fuck y'all. Anyway. Okay, I'm trying to remember every fucking thing. Every argument, the story through. All right, now. Earlier in the year, Miami and Notre Dame met at Notre Dame, and Notre Dame lost. Notre Dame lost 2 at the beginning of the season. They started 0-2, and then they rattled off 10 wins. Now, with all this, Notre Dame is pissed. So pissed that the AD decided 2 days in a row to complain about it. And they said, no, fuck that. We're not going to a bowl. Fuck y'all. Now, I heard argument of, well, that's kind of messed up. Them seniors ain't want to get they're not going to get a chance to play their last game, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know their last game was the last game and all that stuff, right? Well, let's look at basketball for a minute. I mean, when Carolina didn't make the NCAA tournament. I'm using my team. They had a choice to go to the NIT. They said, fuck y'all, and stayed home. I have seen teams that didn't make the NCAA said, fuck you, NIT. So this is not a new concept. It's just new for football because you never heard someone say, we're not going to the bowls. We didn't make the playoffs, so fuck you. We're not doing a bowl game. Suck ass. Okay, first of all, they let you know how much money Notre Dame got. That they can turn down a bowl. I've seen Alabama, Florida State. I've seen teams that didn't make the playoff go to the bowl game. Notre Dame said, fuck you. You want to know why? You have a contract with us that if we in the top 12, we're automatically in the tournament. Yes, I get they went 10-0 in the last 10 games. After they went 0-2. But I said this before. Problem number one, the committee gives too much onus to the SEC conference. You do realize that I gotta look this up real quick. So you can understand this. Indiana was number one, number two, Ohio State, Georgia. Okay, I'm going to count the SEC teams just in the top 10. Georgia, 1. Ole Miss, 2. Texas A&M, 3. OU, 4. Alabama, 5. So if we went off of the top 12, right? Take away the conference championships, all that is all cute. You will have 5 SEC teams in the motherfucking tournament. I'm so sick and tired. We need to put the best 12 in. Yada, 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 yada. If that's the case, why even have a fucking... You might as well just have the SEC tournament be the national championship tournament because you had 5 of them motherfuckers. 5. In the top 20, in the top 5, in the top 10. That's half the top 10. And then the argument, we don't want to penalize someone for losing the conference championship. If the motherfucker got 3 losses, he should. Because you damn sure penalized Duke. Oh, you penalized Virginia. Oh, because Virginia, they were out. Y'all said highest ranked conference champs, right? So because Duke had 5 losses and they wasn't even ranked. So what if y'all ranked them 25 last week? So Duke would have been in, right? First of all, I told y'all, they're going to find a way to get Alabama in the tournament. The only way Alabama can get in the tournament is when all arguments has been exhausted. They had in their mind that Alabama was going to make the tournament when the motherfuckers walked on the field last Saturday. Oh, it was sure in they were getting in. Now, let me explain this. Miami should have got in because of where they were ranked, and Notre Dame should have got in. Alabama should have been out, but I forgot. Y'all make too much money with Alabama. I forgot. Yeah, they travel well. They alumni. We TV. I mean, if you go look, I'm pretty sure your top 10 most watched college football teams, Alabama somewhere in the top 5, if not number 1. And the Dallas Cowboys, the college game. So these fuckers bumped out Notre Dame. Now, as far as Notre Dame is concerned, I'm sorry, I don't have no sympathy for y'all bastards, because you want to know why? One, y'all chose not to be in the conference. If y'all was in the conference, y'all would have been in the championship game. Thus, y'all would have probably beat Duke, probably stomped them, and y'all be in the tournament as the ACC representative. But I forgot, y'all don't want to split money with the rest of the ACC. Would you damn sure take some of that basketball money? Why don't y'all stay independent altogether? It's funny how, first of all, the fact that the college football program committee made a deal with Notre Dame. I know you're going to say, because they're independent. No, they're independent in football. It should have adhered to the same standards with the ACC. But like, look, if you got more than 5 goddamn programs underneath that conference, nigga, you under their rule. I don't give a fuck you independent. They chose not to be in the ACC football-wise. They made a deal, which ain't no one said this. Is that even fair? So why can't Army make that same deal if they go independent? Actually, why don't North Carolina, why don't y'all go independent and make the same deal? I'm just saying, it's funny how they made this deal with Notre Dame. Why? Because Notre Dame is money. This is about money. The chancellor is mad because that big playoff check ain't coming. Ain't about no goddamn national title, motherfucker, because y'all won't go and win the bitch. Oh, we gonna try to win it. Who the fuck did y'all play? The people that they beat actually wasn't that great of teams. USC won't go into the playoffs. Name a team on the rock. Oh, hold on. Let's look at the schedule, shall we? I want to find it where they goddamn schedule. Okay. They lost to Texas A&M and Miami. After that, I want you to understand this. They played against USC. USC, really? Was USC at any time in contention for the playoffs? No. They beat Pittsburgh, who was ranked. Pittsburgh was Pittsburgh ever. There was, after the first 2 games, there was no playoff contending team they was playing against. Can we be fucking honest? Y'all are acting like they were playing for top of the line teams. They were not. Well, they don't take A&M by 1 point. They lost. Well, they only lost to Miami by 3 points. They lost. Actually, I don't think too many of these teams up here had winning records. Yeah, they were sitting there saying, their strength of schedule is not that good. Oh, duh. I see UConn is an independent. They 9-3. Y'all didn't, you know. Do they got a deal? Do they got a deal where if they're ranked in the top 10 that they can get in the playoffs? So basically, you told Notre Dame, oh, all you got to do is the bare minimum and y'all in. All you got to do is the bare minimum and y'all in. So the SEC got to beat the shit out of each other to get into the playoffs. All you got to do is win 2 big games and beat a bunch of cupcakes. I don't even think that Notre Dame was not favored in none of the last 10 games. Every last one they were favored. Boise State, really? NC State. Yeah, we play a couple of, ACC just to make y'all happy. See, the question everyone keeps saying, how do you fix the college football? Because also here's the other argument. They were saying the Power 5, right? Got the Power 5 and hold on, let me see here. College football. Hold on. I want to see it because if I'm correct, let me see, conferences. All right. Now, the other argument they were saying was that the ACC, the Big 12, the Big 10, the SEC should have their own playoffs. And the All-American Conference, Conference USA, the MAC, and the Mid and the Mountain West, and you can even say the Pac-12 because they supposed to bitches come back. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the Big 12. Yeah, the Pac-12 should have their own playoffs. I don't even know why Tulane and James Madison is even in the playoffs. They try to do it like March Madness. But I didn't see Appalachian State beat Michigan. I didn't see some of these small schools pull off upsets. But I get what they're saying. Because you want to know why they don't want to see Tulane, and you want to know why they don't want to see, James Madison, because it's not money. No TV ratings. Who's going to watch it? Yeah. Put WWE pay-per-view against that game. I guarantee WWE would get more views. Because people are already going to think that James Madison is going to lose. So they're not going to necessarily watch. Except for the James Madison favor that's got their fingers crossed. Same with Tulane. They were like, Tulane played against Mississippi and lost with 35? They were like, well, we want to see if they can get closer. But see, what I hate is that if all these conferences are under the same umbrella, Division I, the football, you know what I'm saying, championship series, not championship series, the football bowl series, because that's what the FBS is, right? Well, hold on. Let me get my thoughts together here once. That's what the FBS is, right? Well, then they should have a chance. See, the problem is that Well, people don't realize the conference championship in basketball is used for seeding and last chance for people to get in because it's a tournament. That's what the conference championship should be, meaning that Alabama's on the bubble. Alabama needs to win to have the best chance to get in because they have 3 losses. You're putting a 3-loss team in. I don't give a damn that they lost the championship game. See, the problem is that once again, this is about money. This is about, that committee should have reporters, coaches, and so forth. Actually, I don't even know why they even be having the reveal show. I'm like, can y'all be like the basketball and just wait till the end of the season for the reveal? You can just tell each week what the fuck the damn rankings are. But see, the problem is that also they didn't sit there and say, well, last minute, we can't change our mind and jump somebody last minute, which I done seen them done before. I done seen them do that before. They jumped somebody last minute, they got in. I think with TCU one time jumped somebody and got in. And damn, had a run. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think they need to look at the FCS, the Division II playoffs. It's based on the rankings, but the conference champion gets an automatic bid, regardless of rank. In college basketball, they're like, no, because they want that 1 versus 16. No, because they want the conference championship to fucking mean something because it's a tournament. Y'all not going to have a conference tournament for football. That would be interesting. But I digress. That would be funny if they 10 years from now say, we're going to start doing conference football, a four-way tournament. I'm like, y'all really going to kill these boys. But no, seriously. In my opinion, the conference championship should matter. Now, what John Gruden was proposing was that the people that didn't make the conference that's championships, that is still in the top 12 or in contention, you match them up and they play against each other. Because what the fuck they doing that weekend? They're still playing. They're just trying to play themselves into the whatchamacallit. So then you can throw Tulane against Mississippi again. Boom. But see, the problem is, like I said, we keep hearing the best 12, the best 12. Well, see, the problem of it is you want to hear something funny? If I'm looking at the rankings, the best 12, BYU was in it. Y'all penalized them for losing. Oh, because, they lost twice and yada, yada, yada. Well, Alabama lost and y'all really didn't move. Actuality, Ohio State, if that's the case, y'all would have kept them number 1. Yeah, even though Indiana won, you penalized them because they lost. So you jumped Indiana up to number 1 and kept Ohio State number 2. When actually Ohio State should have dropped to number 3 and Georgia should have jumped. Georgia should be your number 2 ranked team. But no, y'all got Ohio State number 2. Because y'all are hoping for Ohio State and Indiana finals. See, like I said, to me, with Notre Dame, what they did, it's like college football has been fucked up because, one, I have no issue with the players getting played. What's fucked up is, one, the transfer portal, y'all need to, I'm just saying, that need to be fixed. It's getting outrageous. Motherfucker can leave in the middle of the damn season because he feel he ain't getting enough touches. It doesn't make people stick with a decision. Period. But y'all made your own hell. Just like the reason why Notre Dame is mad, it ain't because Miami beat them and they get all that. They was looking at the contract. We are ranked, and we are ranked. You son of a bitch, we are ranked. We are 11th. We should be in the tournament. I almost broke my glasses. Yeah, that's what he did. He threw his shit. We should be in the tournament. But because y'all had to put in those cupcake teams that no one cares about, no one watches, we get left out. And they ever said, well, the ACC tiebreaker. When they said that Duke was actually in contention for the championship game, I said they're going to make the championship game. And I said they're going to win that shit. I was like, and no, I love when they say, nah, the conference is weak. The ACC was weak this year. It wasn't so weak that Florida State spanked the shit out of Alabama. I mean, they didn't do shit else this year, but I mean, hey, y'all didn't penalize Alabama for that loss, did you? So that's why I said, no, every year it changes. If we can't, the only reason why, because the rules prevented them from really putting Notre Dame in. But trust me, they wanted Notre Dame in over Miami because Notre Dame got that contract. And I'm going to keep saying this. Why did they sign this contract with Notre Dame? You're allowing Notre Dame to be bare minimum. So, but that's all I'm going to talk about today, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all a little something. I'm like, please go vote. Go vote for this podcast for your favorite adult podcast of the year at AVN Awards at avn.com awards / you get it. Anyway, so also, people, we need to talk about where you can get some more content for a good price. First up, the place where the conversation gets saucier, the tits pop out, dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop off unless you subscribe and or follow. I'm talking about none of it in the premium smoke room on Loyal Fans. And 2 weeks. 2 weeks. The end of the year special event that will span 2 weeks from December 24th to January 1st. I'm talking about the Smoke Fest, the premium Smoke Fest. Special episodes from all 5 podcasts. Also, I'm working on trying to put together a live on X, as well as we got some VIP. We got VIP Smoke Room episode is going to be for you, Christmas episodes, and so forth. So you need to be subscribed to see those episodes. And I even going to have some stuff for the followers, you feel me? Also, some new content I've evolved. So, you know what I'm saying? I haven't, I released it before, but, we always update my editing and shit, so you might want to go check it out if you haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to tell you what it is. I can't remember what it is right now. Just know I got a couple of scenes that's dropping that week. Plus, of course, the Triple X store where you can see my work as I give ladies the work because big dicks grow in the sticks. And on Spotify, I got you. Had to smoke on it. I give my unpopular, apologetic, controversial opinion, thoughts, and so forth about a topic or two that I want to talk about. And Savage Smoke, where I talk to the industry's top male talents and producers. We give you that real smoke from a male perspective. So this holiday season, get some premium smoke that you had to smoke on, because it's nothing like Savage Smoke. You feel me? Either way, please just subscribe to the smoke. And don't forget about my pro wrestling podcast, Pro Wrestling Smoke. Yeah, baby. Where I give that real smoke, that real wrestling punditry, people. Trust and believe in. I might, give takes that you ain't hearing everybody else giving that might actually make fucking sense. More sense than what the fuck they saying. So please check out the STO Podcast Network. You feel me? And don't forget, this weekend, Queen Bunny B will be in the building in Dallas at the Southern Pleasure Expo. Please go find her. Please go find her. Go see her. Go say hi to her. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's polite, actually. Been listening to, you've been watching the show Tixie's the last couple of weeks, go say hi to her. You feel me? And if you ain't down with that, I got 3 words for you. Smoke this over. So with that being said, how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over.